We should be good now. Oh my goodness. I don't know why, but the Wi-Fi might be a little slow right now. Just let everyone know. Nope, that's not it. Oh, long day today, but that's all right. How's everyone doing? It's not letting me copy the link. Try to copy the link for the chapter, but it is saying no. There we go. Okay. All right. Cool. Alrighty. It looks like we're good. We're live on YouTube. No problems. Microphone's all set up. All right. So today we got chapter 1000. Not 1000. I had One Piece on the mind. Not One Piece. One Punch Man. All right. So 177. We have Fubuki on the cover page. I say change of pace, but it's either her or Tatsumaki. So, but he likes to go back and forth. Anyway, so as per usual, I'm using Qbari as the website for this chapter. I'll put the link to it in the chat for those later want to read it. There you go. All right. Behave yourselves, whoever comes into chat. And for those who listen later, I hope everyone's having a good day, good night, wherever you are. I hope the holidays were just as festive as it was for here. And yeah, let's get into a new year, but more One Punch Man greatness, hopefully. Also, I saw that Murata tweet that he said he's going to surpass his limits this year, which I'm like, yeah, you guys surpassed your limits last year when it came to the end of the Monster Association arc. But hey, if he feels like he can go even further beyond, like legit, like Goku, all for it. But I'm very curious in where they're going to take the story now. So we are 177, the supernatural and risk. All right, so we should be picking up with the the Tsukunomi guy and Fubuki and Psychos dealing with their whole situation, and Tatsumaki's now in the fray. For webcomic readers, depending on how and what gets changed in this chapter, I'll go over in the end set area of the reaction and give my critique on it if there are any critiques, or just my opinion on where I think the story is being pushed forward. But yeah, let's get into it. Enough dilly dallying. So we got the first page. We have the Hero Association headquarters, Metropolis kind of pyramid, and I did scam some of the raw pages, although I couldn't read what it was actually saying, and I didn't actually look all the pages. I just wanted to see how long the chapter was, and if there was any more information at the end. It looks like we're just going to continue bi-weekly for the chapter drops again, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so I don't know much about this as per usual, just going in with very, very little detail. I do know one thing, which is cool, but let's see what it actually says and how it led up to that. So we have the Hero Association headquarters. We have a cafe area. So we have a couple. They say this month the number of monster disasters hit an annual high. Another record breaking, huh? This girl with a glass of tea, I assume, looking actually pretty fancy. If tons of monsters keep pouring out into the world like this, people might not be able to live outside anymore. And then the dude I assume she's on a date with, says, but we are perfectly safe within this security system. The high ranking pro heroes will protect us no matter the cost. So we had, I believe, it was either 3, 4 chapters ago, and this was in the same thing with the webcomic, where now the Hero Association is now offering high security living because of the rapid monster population increase. And mainly it's for, of course, the upper crust of society, and they want to feel safe before any other civilians, but potentially they're even saying maybe society as a whole might have to take shelter in these kind of bunkers that the Hero Association has, which is a very interesting thought process that I don't know if we'll actually get to, but it would be interesting if the story led to that. And then we get another view. The Hero Association, for at least for these rich assholes, are definitely paying off wonders. You have like a spa pool area, and you have them saying, "We are guaranteed more security than any upscale neighborhood out there. The facility has all kinds of great accesses and restaurants like this." Dude, like, I do like this little detail in the manga that they're adding. Like, the upper crust are truly. Sorry, I'm just fixing my setup. I got a new setup today. It's really nice. Like the Hero Association, either with Mel Knight's help, or it was revealed that they do get government funding from their quote unquote government that is within the continent as a whole. So they get a lot of resources that get into here, but the resources they put in here, not just for heroes, but like for these guys now, it's kind of almost a class ish kind of divide now between these rich people and now potentially the rest of the world that is living outside of this very secure area. The facility has all kinds of great cafes, restaurants like this, and accesses to even a pool. Not to mention that the shopping mall, I hear they're built, it basically is like a secured neighborhood, and it's easy to get around anywhere. Someday they might even become the capital, but only a select few. You know what this also reminds me of? For One Piece readers, this is basically turning into Mary Joie, the fucking celestial dragon's homeland, and their gated community. Oh lord. Hopefully it doesn't turn into that. That would be tragic for society for One Punch Man. Good thing your dad is a super high up government official. Yeah, like I said, you made the right choice in going out with. They're both using each other. Oh my goodness, they're both terrible. So they might be both perfect for each other. So the girl takes a sip of her drink. I guess so. Teehee, and then there's a rumble. Aaron Yeager. No, I'm kidding. Uh, so there's a rumbling in the tea that she's having. So that's probably the fighting that's going on in the sub basement. What? An earthquake? No, couldn't be. This place is constructed with state of the art earthquake resistant designs. That's actually a real thing if you want to look that up. Kind of fascinating. I did a paper on it in high school for a lot of now skyscrapers kind of have this basin where it's kind of almost like on this like what's the best way to describe it? It's like a little like pillar that's on like an interior system that actually acts back, wiggles back and forth, so that even if there's a earthquake shock wave going on, the pillars won't vibrate to the point that it's going to cause structured deformation. It's pretty cool. I don't know all the details, but I thought that was pretty interesting. But it makes sense. Again, Mel Knight is, one of the smartest dudes on the planet. And they have him at their disposal with government access, kind of like Vegapunk. It's like once you got the smartest dude in the world, you gotta pay them, give them resources, funding, all that stuff. And they got that with Mel Knight. So yeah, their base is pretty proof. But this is not a natural disaster like you would think. No, no, no. Whew, it's far worse. So let's see. They say we won't feel a magnitude 6 or below. Wow, that's impressive. God dang. Your hand is probably what is shaking here. We finally move into a perfect world thanks to my connections. Wouldn't you agree? Don't worry like you used to. Right, sorry. Dude, these rich snobs. Oh my god. Japanese kanji Shindo scale goes to a max of 7. Okay, that's interesting. So the translator noting that this may not be on the Richter scale that a lot of other places, including the US, as where I'm from, would use. We go to like I think a 10. I don't know if we've ever recorded a 10 most recently, but I believe it goes up to a 10 for earthquakes. But for Japan, they use a scale up to 7. So that's impressive. So I don't know if like I assume a 7 on the Japanese scale would probably mean like a 10 by most world standards of earthquake. So a 6 is probably like either an 8 or a 9. That's impressive. And they say a 6 or below will not be felt within the secure. Dude, this base is so sturdy. That's crazy. And yet they're like it's like an actual earthquake. So again, that goes to show you either A, Saitama, B, Tatsumaki, or C, the overall fighting situation down below in the sub levels. Like, I don't know how we're going to scale that, but that's going to be really interesting. So now on the next page, everyone's falling out of their seats. And then the girl is really, really pissed off. We really are shaking up here. What? Nani? How? How? No, yeah. Your money can't buy you out of this danger, pretty boy. Whoa. It's a huge one. Wait, are we going to collapse? Are we really going to be all right? Yeah. So now they're worried for their lives. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So we have in a security room, where is the Hippo Center? It appears to have Swallow on site, East Building, number 4 basement area. And then we get the map. I did see this map apparently. So that's we get like another scale, just how big and was the area of the base itself. So you see like the actual building, but then you kind of have like not as detailed as like the Monster Association based, like it's like lower levels were, but you get like this sonar sensor that shows like the ground, just how far down the basement is. Wow. Like Mel Knight built this again within a week. I'm pretty sure it was either a week or a couple of days. Whoo! And people doubt his genius. It's coming from the external monster containment floor. Security cameras are offline and are not functioning. Are you kidding? Get some heroes down there ASAP. Put them all at the rampaging monster cells. We do not want any of them to escape. True. In Saitama's level, he should be facing some demon levels, if I am remembering correctly. But again, it's impressive how far down they are, and yet they still felt that. Again, earthquake scalers, you can go out there and scale like was Tatsumaki doing to this dude. And speaking of which, on the next page, yeah, Tatsumaki flat. This dude, like it's Togoro and Yusuke all over again. But this time, Yusuke's actually gonna get his pants rocked by Tatsumaki. Togoro. Oh my goodness. So Yusuke over here, I don't think we got a name for this dude yet, but like he's like Kisamura, like fucking Dio, pointing his goddamn fingers at Tatsumaki, straining his eyes, by the way. I see when it comes to telekinetic output, I may be a very slight. Is it very slight? No, dude. It is a majority disadvantage, a vast cosmic disadvantage here, my dude. You and her are like night and day. You don't operate on the same levels. And then she says, "Do you think you had any chance?" She's the queen of the psychic world in here. Don't test her. Do you think you actually stood a chance at your level? Poor little guinea pig. Calling him out for being a lab rat. Huh. There's no need to be so blight to me. So he snaps his finger. Oh, Fubuki trying to do something. Saitama, dang it, this crevice won't open. Oh, she put in a barrier? Or, oh, no, wait, she passes out. Oh, I didn't. Ooh. Okay, so he made her pass out. What kind of ability is that? Well, I assume it's a psychic ability, but like, he can like knock someone out like some genjutsu stuff. Oi, Lady Fubuki, are you all right? And then the dude says, a capsule full of sleep medicine that breaks at my telekinetic sigil. Shall I break a capsule full of deadly? Wait, what? Wait, a capsule? So wait, it was planted on her. So who planted a sleeping capsule on her? Oh, there might be a traitor in the Fubuki group. Oh, okay. So this group's been making moves on Fubuki and Tatsumaki and obviously Psychos now from the Shao. So they're maneuvering. Okay, this group is becoming into the fold rather quickly. Oh, but you pissed off. Oh, hey yo, guys. Oh my god, this page 11, Tatsumaki is not having it. She's like, "Oh, you want to kill my sister? You better think twice, because if you even flicker a finger, she's going to just tear your atoms apart." Oh no! Oh no! Oh, the fucking malice that's coming off of Tatsumaki. Simply slipping these into her daily beauty supplements wasn't. Wait. Number one, she has beauty supplements. Number two, who slipped it in? Like, okay, so they have spies. They have spies. So that tells me that there are spies other places then. This group has infiltrators on lock. That's crazy. Off the gate, this group is like, "Oh yeah, we already got you. We already got you before you even knew it." Simply by slipping this into your beauty supplement daily regimen was effortlessly done indeed. And then, but Fubuki's still awake, kind of. When did you? So that means there must be there's a psychic barrier now around. Oh no, Tatsumaki. Oh, so that's how they're gonna do it. Okay, interesting. Webcomic readers know probably what I'm thinking about right now. Okay, so there's a shield around Fubuki. A Tsukuyomi spy either has either the manufacturer of the drugs under their hand, the distributor, or someone is posing as one of your wow. By the way, I like that she actually thought big brain there. It's either the manufacturer, the distributor, if I can speak English for 2 seconds, the distributor of the pills, or one of her friends. Oh my god, yo, Tatsumaki, big brain, baby, big brain. But obviously, she's like, yeah, yo, if you want to be strong, do it by yourself. So now that she's hearing that someone in her group infiltrated her, her little sister that she treasures, and actually slipped her basically poison. Big sis is coming out. One-chan is about to freaking wreck their worlds. Fubuki. Hmm. And then the Yusuke dude. Now then, no more resistance from you, I assume. Okay, so that's how you gotta make. I mean, okay, this is stalemate, but like somehow Tatsumaki's gonna get the jump on him somehow, but she's gonna comply. All right, so then she's like, "Oh, fine. What a good listener you can be when you understand the situation. Let's make you a bit easier to carry, shall we?" So then he flicks his finger this way. Tatsumaki questions. Oh, he's doing what she did to Psychos in the monster base, where she's like literally, ooh, no, not my girl. No, Murata, one, don't do it. Don't do my girl this dirty. Hey, yo, although we're getting, I say don't do her this dirty, but we're getting a nice shot of those thighs. So I don't know. What do I want? Do I want the honor of the greatest badass waifu in the series to date to remain intact? Or do I want to get a nice shot of those thighs? Hmm. Truly a tough decision. Either way, you have supernatural powers, yet you couldn't even see this coming. I mean, she's always been protective of her sister, but she's been busy the last couple of days as of late to think about you guys. Well, it's no surprise that the natural psychic lacked balance in her behavior. There is no harmony within you, Tatsumaki. Oh no, he's actually packing her up. Oh no. Although she looks like she's straining, but she doesn't seem to be like injured. And then Fubuki, big sis. And then like this, he thinks he's won. Oh, dude, you're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna get wrecked either by Tatsumaki or Saitama. It's coming, man. Yusuke, you're going to get wrecked this time. They are a defective species that needs to go extinct. Wait, what? Hold on, let me read this again. Well, it's no surprise that natural psychics lack balance. Oh, so he's saying because purebred psychics are either emotionally weak or they're not intellectuals of the highest pedigree as he is, therefore they're inferior, even though you were literally about to get packed up, dude. You were about to get swept out of the Hero Association. Like, nah, you gotta relax. Oh, I'm the better specimen. Like, I am the better race of this world, and thus you, Tatsumaki, you, Fubuki, need to go extinct. Like, you need to chill. You're not that impressive. Relax there. They are a defective species that needs to go extinct. And then the machine breaks. B14 level demon monster. Oh, yeah. The cage is open. Oh, he opens it. Oh, as a failsafe. Okay. So a door is now opening, and now there's like a monster pit below this huge door, by the way. Like these sliding doors open, and then there's like an electric cage system below there that has a staircase, and all you just see are monsters. Monsters left, right, and center with glowing eyes. Oh, this is like the scene in Hercules when like Hades was trying to free the Titans. So let's see. A large number of demon level monsters are said to be housed here, escaped due to malfunction issues caused by Tatsumaki's rampage. That is what they will know. Oh my god, they're gonna frame it on her. Wow. What? Okay. I mean that's smart though. That is smart. If all that's left at the scene is monster feces and minced half-eaten flesh from an indiscriminable number of people, oh, he's gonna fucking kill them all with these monsters. Oh my god. This is how he's gonna sneak Tatsumaki, how he's gonna sneak out Fubuki, Psychos, in the heap of all this chaos of monster carnage. Okay. So he's lifting up Ugh, I keep mispronouncing their names. Fubuki, Tatsumaki, and Psychos. They're all getting lifted up. Nobody would question the death of the witch sisters, at least not anytime soon. Oh my god. Oh, there's the rat. There's the rat. Oh, this dude. So there was a dude that infiltrated their friend group or their hero group. Oh, so there's more okay, so this group has spies. They're like the CP0 of the of the One Punch Man world. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. Okay, so this guy floating like he's Magneto out of the crowd. Wait, the new guy. Oh, that bastard. Yes, bye now. Oh, he thinks he's smooth. He's putting on a hat like, bye. And this guy has like a mohawk and he's got like a scar over his. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. But I have a funny feeling, it's not going to go the way you think it is. Wait, is Lady Fubuki? No, we can't let him. And then all the electric cage systems getting pulled down. We need to close the hangar now. It's not working. Oh God, we're gonna die here. Oh, these punks. Yo, the Fubuki group are trash. They can't handle demons. I mean, there are a lot of demon levels, and not every demon is created equal. But dude, they're crying. Like they're actually like, no, we're gonna die. Like, come on, yo, you guys gotta do better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, next page. What? No, I'm not gonna do it. It's a little late at night right now. So, but okay. So Saitama handles business as per usual, as he should, as he should. So coming out of the staircase, covered in blood, and a big explosion of guts and organs, Saitama has come to save the day, as he always does. And then the main dude with the fedora, and then the other dude, like, what? Huh? Who? What? Nani? And then the Fubuki group, what? Who? And then, yeah, there you go, Fubuki. Oh, Saitama-kun, yeah. Well, she didn't say kun, but I'm adding the kun because I can. Saitama, and then he falls down. Ouch. And then, God, you're wide open, you fool. And then Tatsumaki just behind him unravels herself. Mm, mm. Like she's looking like she's gonna be Cobra. Oh my god! I mean, Cobra. I just watched a Community episode where they were GI Joe, so that's why I was thinking of Cobra. Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Get over here! Oh no, you effed up, dude. You effed up. You thought you were clean. You ain't clean. This dude's gonna get packed and rolled. All right, so she flexes out. She sees an opening. Hey, you bastard! And then, the intensity of Tatsumaki right now, looking good, looking clean. Hey, yo! Oh my God, she's got covered in darkness. Like you would have thought she was Guts for a second, just covered in darkness, and these glowing eyes. Oh, you effed up. Dude, you really effed up now, Fubuki. This will hurt just a bit, but consider it a punishment for ignoring my warnings about this group. Oh, so she's warned. Oh, I think when she says the group, it's probably referring to the Fubuki Blizzard group. Yeah, probably that. I was thinking like she's talked about this group, the Tsukuyomi. Maybe it could be both, but I think it's probably more likely her lackeys because she's always said, "Hey, these lackeys are holding you back. They're not going to protect you. They're not really friends. X, Y, and Z. You have to be a loner. You have to get strong on your own. All these guys are anchors. Get rid of them." And now that one of them has been infiltrated as a spy from this evil organization that tested on her and probably want her again, and now for Buki, it's like, big sis ain't happy. And then he's like, oh shit. The capsule isn't reacting to my signals. Okay, so he's trying to use some telekinetic psychic energy waves to like make Fubuki die or some shit, but now I ain't working. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh no, we're gonna get no, don't tell me, are we gonna get new feats for Tatsumaki? Oh no, oh no, what is this? Wait, what? No, I'm sorry, wait. English, sorry. What Tatsumaki did was twist the capsule contents and all into a shape of a needle thinner than a hairstring? What? She thinks she's Sunny. Oh my god. She thinks she's Sunny from Toriko. Oh no way. Well, okay, it's not exactly the same, but that's just what it reminds me of, a needle thinner than a hair. And that's why it would go to. Oh my god, wait. So it's inside. Okay, so number one, this is a feat for her sensing ability that she can sense something so small and minute in someone like Fubuki. I mean, they're close to her, but still, though. I- Oh my god. I guess she also has to maybe know what the object is, relative size, and where it has to be in proximity towards her. So if it's too far away, she probably can't sense it. But again, she put up that huge barrier around the city. Oh no. This is a new feat. It's a new feat. Oh man. So something thinner and smaller than a hairstring, is now inside Fubuki. Pause. Oh my god. And she can sense that and twist it and manipulate, and then like I assume she's gonna pull it out. It's like recently in My Hero, people probably know. Ed Shot, I think that's his name, the needle ninja dude. Not gonna spoil, but oh, okay. With a twist of the capsule, contents and all, into a shape thinner than a strand of hair. So the capsule twisting, and then needle. Okay. Okay. By copying the wavelength of your kinetic signals, I was easily able to find the object. I was wow. Okay, so she can like she's like okay. Remember that chapter where Garo and like Mellowback on like some weird psychic wavelength, like like a pitcher in real life trying to like match tunes with another sound wave. They just synced up. It's like that, but she used her own psychic wavelength to match up with his signals to the capsule, and then she override the signals. Oh my dude. There's also like some soul eater stuff. Oh my goodness. Some soul resonance. Oh my goodness. Okay. New feats. So it's not just destructive capability. She's showing that she can be a little bit more of a finesser, a fly dresser, as some would say. Oh, okay. I like this. I like this. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is not like the webcomic." Shut the hell up. This is new feats. I love it. By copying the wavelength of your magnetic signals, I was able to find any object it would react to. Thanks for the hint, by the way. Oh, if he didn't say what the object was, she probably wouldn't have been able to find it although she could have just sensed his wavelength in general, but probably wouldn't have been as quick and responsive, maybe. So that might be something to her, the ability. But nonetheless, pulls it out of her sister, and she did say "ouch," but it's thinner than a needle, so it's like or a hair string, so out of her like side, but it's still gonna cause just a little prick of pain, but not too bad as it could have been. And then he's like, "Oh crap! Oh my god! Oh whoa!" The needle just went through his hand, and he tries to block with his other hand, and it goes through there, and then it goes into his oh my god, it goes into his right eye. It goes into his right eye. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. Toxic. Okay. I mean, you fucked around with her sister. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. You don't do that. And you're part of the group that experimented on her when she was a little kid. Yeah, yeah, nah. Yeah, this is gonna happen. Nah, okay. Oh my god. Dude, Tatsumaki, the savage queen of the One Punch Man verse. Oh, I love it. Ah, oh no, his face, it's throbbing. Oh, Murata, why are you so good at details like that? Oh, oh man. You can see all the veins and the face turning red and the blood gushing out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's gruesome. Okay, okay. All right. So yeah, I mean, this dude's gonna get fucked if he doesn't die, because I assume this was the poison capsule, so he's getting poisoned as we speak. But I mean, he's fucked. Like Tatsumaki's right behind him. He's not going anywhere unless he can teleport. Like he's like the claw member. Oh, what's his name? The Sasuke look-alike dude or Gohan look-alike that could teleport? Oh, from Mob Psycho? Unless he's like that. And nah, you ain't getting in the way, son. You ain't getting in the way. Oh my. You didn't die instantly from that. Do you have some sort of resistance to poison? I wonder. No. Oh, that's but hey, you know what? Slow and steady wins the race, boys. Oh, I'm gonna make sure you suffer long and good. Ah, no, it's a double-edged blessing for her. She's like, "Ah, you're not dead, but hey, now I get to torture your ass." Ah, you fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. You thought you could handle the Jade Queen. Ah, it's over. It's over. You fucked. After this, I'm going to wring your neck and everything you know about Tsukuyomi out of you. Oh, yeah, you're done. You're done. And then the building starts to collapse some more. Oh my gosh, she's doing what she did against, or no, what Psychos did to Tatsumaki back in the Monster Association, where she did the Shibaku Tensei, but it was like, nah, not today, not today, not today. She's gonna do a Shibaku Tensei around these two. Get over here, almighty push. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, not the other one, just the main dude, the fedora. Yeah, you're not. You're not going anywhere, cuz you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Oh my god. Oh, Marada, thank you. Thank you, Lord and Master of the thick thighs of Tatsumaki. Ooh, love it. Oh my god. But yeah, so he's wrapped up in the ball. He's not going anywhere. You, on the other hand, you might actually die. And then, oh, he's eek. Nah, dude. Nah, it's over. It's over. You're done. You're done, man. Get pack up your suit. Pack up your suit. You're going home. You're going home. Eek. And then as he tries to run, yeah, just throws him against the wall, or psychically throws him against the wall. No. Where were you gonna go? And now she's captured this dude. She's captured the other guy, and Fubuki is now safe, and Psychos is now recaptured. Took like what, maybe 5-6 minutes. Done. Oh, to be fair, Saitama is the reason why she could get out so easily. But I had a feeling once he let his guard down, she probably could have snapped out of there somehow. I give my girl credit because the IQ on Tatsumaki is no joke, no joke. And then the faint. Oh my goodness. Oh, the queen over here. Oh my goodness. Flicks her hair back, just scowls in tirednessness, like, hey, all right. That was fun for like 5 minutes, I guess. Whatever. He didn't even last an hour. How pitiful. oh no. No, don't clip that out of context, please. Oh, so yeah, so she, her sister, Psychos, and the ball. Very nice. Very nice. And a pool of monster blood. Yes. And then the Blizzard group are we're saved. I won't go that far. Oh, yeah, I won't go that far. No, if Tatsumaki's not happy with you assholes, well, it's not their fault, but it's kind of what she's been saying. So they look back to her. Lady Fubuki, are you alright? You guys are okay. Just what on earth was that? You brought us along without giving us any reason and nearly got us all single handedly killed? Oh, and what was Tatsumaki doing here? Just who were those espers? Why would someone try to attack the association executives due to business with us? Do they have some vendetta against you? And then, Tatsumaki said, get the fuck away from her, you piece of shits. Shut up. All of you. This has nothing to do with you people. Now get she's gonna force choke them all like she was Darth Vader. Oh no. Yeah, Fubuki, you're probably gonna lose some friends. Well, yeah, I say that. Didn't I tell you, Fubuki, long ago, involving yourself with a bunch of riffraff, street rats, I had to, riffraffs will just let the enemy easily take advantage of you. This now has happened twice. Twice. Just like this. I'm going to tell you this. Cut off your ties with your friends immediately. This time, the bad guy showed their hand for us, but it would be a bit of a pain if I let you stay with them to make you a weak point like this again. And then she's kind of a little somber again. Like they did have that heart to heart moment where like Fubuki, like, sis, you don't have to carry the world on your shoulder, especially me. Like I can become strong to protect you, but nah, Tatsumaki, One-san's like, that's sweet, but I need to be strong because I'm a hero. That's what heroes do. And again, this is because of Blast teachings onto Tatsumaki. And again, she doesn't want to do this, but it's like she knows this is quote best for Fubuki. It's all right because I can't protect them all as I am. Oh, okay, so that's a little bit more deep into her character. I like this moment. Wait, Miss Tatsumaki, please hold on a sec. If you at least explain the situation to us, we can make measurements against the enemy ever trying to take advantage of us again. We'll be more prepared next time. Please allow us to work with your. Nah, that's you guys have now lost faith twice with Tatsumaki, so that's probably not gonna happen. Oh my gee, oh the art, yo, the malice of Tatsumaki. This chapter is so good. It's so well depicted. It's like dripping black, the ooze of the netherworld over here. Like she was, like it's that one moment with Illumi and Hisoka. Hisoka's like, "Can I kill Killua?" And, what'd you say? You want to kill my brother? No. You knew that? I'll kill you right here and now. Oh no. Yeah, no. She's not having it. No, you have now fucked her little sister for the last time. Huh? It's because of your stupidity that your leader's life was now put in danger again. So how can you all be put on the spot to protect her? You all are garbage, trash. And then yeah, they're not get looked down on. Get looked down on. You're not like Black Sperm. You can't be like, oh, looking down on me. Like no, you deserve to be looked down on. Fubuki doesn't need people like you. Honestly, you're all just nuisances. If none of you will cut ties, then I'm gonna be the one to cut them for you. Here we go, just like the webcomic. Okay, and then just radiating energy, energy from her hand, like be gone. Oh no, I will kill you just enough to where you won't quite. This is a Bakugo line. I'll kill you just enough to where you won't die. Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely. Enough to make sure you'll never work so basically she's going to cripple them. Which is funny. Like I don't want her to be upset as my little sister. I can't protect these people. I just want to protect you. But as a hero, I'm not going to let them drag you down, is her philosophy. But I'm going to cripple them. It's like, wait. I think I mean, this could be a bluff, and most likely, seeing how we've gotten more insight to her character, especially this chapter, I feel like this is kind of like a bluff, trying to make them like, I will literally end your existence as heroes and as people if you do not listen to me in 5 seconds. If you don't, I gave you a chance. I gave you a shot. And then they're like, eek, wait, sis, please don't do this. Yeah, well. Yeah. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Here we go. All right. So grabs arm. Huh? What do you want? Saitama says, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Maybe you don't want to do that. Good grief. Your siblings. Aren't you just supposed to be friendly with each other? This is going way too far just to lecture your little sister. Why should heroes have to beat each other up, huh? Good point. Yeah, good point, Saitama. And then up end of the chapter. All right. End of the chapter. Here's the author's New Year's sketch. A happy new year. Thank you very much for the support during this past year. We look forward to everyone welcoming the new year and more chapters ahead. Very nice. Good chapter. Good chapter to start the new year, 2023. And then obviously Saitama in the rabbit suit because it's the year of the rabbit. But also, rabbits in Japanese mythology have ties to the moon. So be on the lookout for moon stuff. Oh, yeah. If there's no joke, if there's a monster rabbit that leads us to God on the moon, I'm okay with that. I don't care if it's a joke. It actually would probably work because it's the series of One Punch Man. So yeah, okay. I'm totally okay with this. Okay. So good chapter. Good chapter all around. This is pretty much The scenario of the guy obviously being here, the villain organization Tsukuyomi, is entirely new to the manga. So obviously, I was gonna say it's like true to form, but obviously that's not necessarily true. But ultimately, it's following a similar path that it is in the manga. So number one, let's start with the beginning of this chapter. So we have kind of a retrospective look on now the upper crust of society, where like a lot of people theorized both when it happened in the webcomic, because this scene is kind of new. I don't remember if it's fully in the webcomic. I'll have to go back and check, but the guy and the girl saying, oh, like society might actually adapt to these hero bases like bunkers, like Fallout 76 style. Country road, take me home. Like for real, for real. Like this might be like how society works, but for right now, only the elite can, exist here, especially in the main hero base. And maybe this might even become the capital of like their society, which is very, very interesting to think about. If a worst case scenario were to happen, I could see how that develops. This could definitely turn into some post apocalyptic feudalism system where the rich stay at the capital, the hero association, whoever can like afford to live in the other facilities that we see in the story, like the dome systems that against monsters that we've seen a couple times, or the other hero bases scattered in the other cities. It would be something like that, but then people would fight over it. Again, this is kind of like one of the faults in society that we see in One Punch Man that they're trying to express that do exist. That the rich are, if they're given the opportunity, will act greedy in their own self interest. So that's very cool that we're expanding on that. We're seeing more of the facility being shown in much clearer detail. And honestly, it's kind of like, yeah, no, this is in a way, this hero base, the main, like, one in a city, it basically is like an ultimate maximum security hotel. It's kind of crazy. But also, I do like this little feat for like the base even more. Like we're getting like clear measurements and depictions that this base that Mel Knight made is not only size impressive, not only resources impressive, but structurally, this thing is a behemoth. So they say, and I quote, we wouldn't be able to feel anything 6 or below on the magnitude scale. And the translator note specifically indicates this is the Japanese Shindo scale, which has a max of 7. So using this for the Richter scale on more of like the American scale, where we go up to 10, I assume a 7 would be a 10 transfer level. So that means a 6 is either an 8 or like a 9, somewhere around there. So a 9, like something scale earthquake, potentially, may not be able to rattle this building. That's kind of impressive that Mel Knight can make this. Again, he made this base in a week. Now they did say they are adding like a shopping mall, so like more mundane stuff. They're gonna potentially add to this base. Like I guarantee you, within like the first week, the pool that we see in this chapter probably wasn't what Mel Knight built. He probably built the actual physical huge structure, the security system, the monitoring system, like the more like actual hero day-to-day technologies and stuff. Then later on, they started to incorporate pools, housing, obviously after the Monster Association for non-hero civilians, mainly the rich, and then more housing systems for A class. Then we saw like they added a new robot system for protection that Saitama destroyed. That I think cost like $14 billion. That's kind of crazy, but you're seeing like I like this detail that Morale and One are doing. That they're putting so much like extra fine like explanation. How does this building work? How big is it? What can it withstand on like normal like natural disaster scale? Like I really like the details that they add into that, so that's really cool in the beginning of the chapter. Then we go into the second part of the chapter, which is obviously Tatsumaki versus the Tsukuyomi group. And as we figured, yeah, she's gonna dominate. She's the queen of the psychic world in this universe. It makes sense. But then he uses trickery, chicanery, if you would, because there was an infiltrator in the Blizzard group, and they slipped her, Fubuki, a sleeping pill and a poison pill that he can activate with psychic wavelength. That's pretty interesting. Number one, that he can do that with his powers. And then number two, this goes into the whole character thing that Fubuki and Tatsumaki have about being a loner, but you have to be strong, that your friends are just dragging you down. They're just a weakness for you. This goes into the whole blast teaching that gave to Tatsumaki and how Fubuki kind of hates that, that in a way kind of corrupted her sister. Like blast, how dare you? You've now like ruined my sister's life because she has like this kind of chip on her shoulder that she needs to carry the world and also like her as the big sister. Like it's a really interesting character dynamic. We're getting more of it here and in these last couple of chapters. Very, very nice. She surrenders to the guy, but obviously that wouldn't have lasted long. He tries to break out the monsters, and that was going to be a distraction for him to get away with not only Tatsumaki and Psychos, but he was going to sneak Fubuki. So he would have got all three of the psychic girls in the series. That crazy. And it's a pretty smart plan, like you using monsters as a distraction for him to slip out, and then he would have put the blame on Tatsumaki's rampage. Makes sense. And then the third part of the chapter is, of course, Saitama comes out and kills all the monsters in the sub basements. There, I think, was a lot of stuff skipped. I'll go over that in the webcomic section of this discussion. There might have been a lot of stuff skipped about him in the basement, but that's really not that important. It's just you might have seen like a monster or two that we've encountered before in the story that are like tiger or wolf or demon level, and that was kind of supposed to be like a funny nod. But then like it's just Saitama being the shit out of a lot of these monsters on screen. But it's like, do we really need that? We got Tatsumaki character stuff with the Tsukuyomi group. I prefer that more. But anyway, so that happens. He causes a distraction just enough for Tatsumaki to break away, catch this dude off guard. And not only is she going to go after him, she can actually use her psychic wavelength, kind of again like what Garo and Metal Knight did. Not Metal Knight, Metal Bat did during the Monster Association, where they almost resonated on some Soul Eater level stuff, resonated with each other, and with her wavelength in tune with his, she can sense this little capsule. I don't know how little the capsule is, but it's a little capsule inside of Fubuki's stomach, and she can twist it so finely, it becomes a needle thinner than a hair string. How much thinner, we don't know, but that's wow. So this adds more finesse skill to Tatsumaki's pool house. That she's not just she's a big destructor kind of fighter. She's smart, but like how she throws her energy around, it's not very skillful. Wrong, wrong. She can be very, very smart, very, very tactical, and very, very finesse in how she uses her abilities. That's really, really cool. I like that. Now, to be fair, he did tell her that she was poisoned and has a capsule in her, but could she have sensed it otherwise if he used some of his wavelength? Maybe. We're not really sure, but nonetheless, very, very cool. And then she pulls it out of her, and then oh my God, this panel, she jabs it through both of his hands and into his right eye. Oh, oh, damn. And he's getting poisoned too. And so not only on top of that does he have a hole through his hands, like he's Jesus, not only does he have a hole in his eye, bleeding, he's also getting poisoned on top of that. That's crazy. And worst of all, he's not dying immediately. So now she says she's gonna obviously torture him. And then just like with Psychos did back in the Monster Association, she does a Shibaku Tensei, puts him in a boulder sphere, and then the other guy tries to flee. Doesn't happen. And now, done. Situation taken care of. I think she could have gotten out of that situation if given the opportunity to, which I think there could have been. Would have been more risky on Fubuki's part, maybe, but still, nonetheless, not a big deal. And then finally, the last section, the fourth section of this is obviously Tatsumaki is now saying, like, listen, Fubuki, it's time. Let them go. They are a weakness. This is now twice that you have put your leader in danger. You're not supports. You are anchors. You are weighing her down. You are a detriment. It's time to go. But there is a little new character nuance that they add to her psyche where she's like, I can't protect them all. So she feels bad that she has to do this to her friends. So that's very, very interesting. I know some people are probably not going to like this. Again, I'll get to the webcomic section. But I like this. Again, it's like yeah, to use the Shrek metaphor, it's like an onion. There's many, many layers to now I think Tatsumaki's psychic. That's just not, oh, I'm a shitty brat that likes my sister, blast, and that's pretty much it. No, like the webcomic has layers to her character, but the manga, I feel like, especially in the last arc with Fubuki, Psychos, and Genos. Oh my god, so much more character for her and a lot more S classes, but I went over that before. Now again, we're seeing more. There's more of like, I'm going to be a dick, but it's for the right reason, at least in her mind. So I like that. Also, the art, by the way, for just how she looked, her powers, and just her menacing this chapter. Oh my god, it was on point. I love it. We back, baby. We back. We back. And then finally, in the fourth section is Saitama bro. Like, hey, maybe you want to chill out telling your sister she can't have friends. And then Tatsumaki just pissed, just furious because she most likely still to this day, even though she did check out Saitama after Boris's ship fell, she's never fully, as far as we know, checked in on Saitama, who he was. And most likely she does not remember the situation of the Monster Association arc with Garo and Saitama because she was knocked out. So now she just has this random nobody touch her and say, "Hey, maybe you don't want to do that to your sister, interfering with her family matters." And she's like, excuse me? Who the hell do you think you are?" It's like, "Oh, okay. All right. So, is this leading up to a fight? Who knows? Who knows?" But yeah, so that's the chapter. I think this was a good chapter for sure. I'm gonna get in the webcomic section in just a second, but if anyone has a comment, leave a comment down in the comment section down below. Try not to spoil too much for the manga readers that might be in the comic section. I don't want that to be like a whole thing, like, oh, well, they spoiled this. You know, I want to keep, people that don't want to get spoiled, spoiler free as much as possible. But I also recognize I can't, protect them from everything that someone might say on the comment section every single day. So it's going to happen. But if you can, take a courtesy to, at least have like spoiler in what you're going to comment down below. Also, for those that are going to be dipping out from this, because I'm going to go in the webcomic stuff, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that YouTube jargon. Please, I would appreciate it. I'm getting, better with my mic and my equipment. I'm gonna get better with my, actual uploading of regular time schedule for videos, discussion. I hopefully will get better at editing. That's gonna be my big, big hurdle. Once I get over that, like I actually have a way to actually edit videos well and discussions. Oh, channel's gonna bloom. But for the time being, I hope you're all patient with me. New YouTuber trying to make his way at something, and I appreciate anyone that wants to stick around for this. Thanks, by the way, for the two people that left the thumbs up. I appreciate that. So now, webcomic section. Let's discuss. So 3, 2, 1, going into spoilers. Okay, so it looks like, yes, we are in fact getting the Tatsumaki versus Saitama SmackDown. I know people were like, Murata and one, they're gonna get rid of it. No, we're having it. We're having it, and it's gonna be soon, baby. Oh, I if I remember correctly, it's not gonna start next chapter unless it's gonna be a long chapter. So it's gonna kind of sort of start next time, but really we're gonna get the fight 2 chapters from now. Oh, and I'm so hyped. I've been waiting to not only have a cleaner artistic version of that fight, but I'm curious now that the manga has like enhanced so much of characters' feats. I'm very, very curious what Tatsumaki and Saitama's fight is going to look like, especially after Garo's fight. Like, I'm not saying like she's going to get to like Garo level of seriousness, but, but I'm very, very positive that she'll have a better showcasing in the manga against Saitama than she did in the webcomic. I'm gonna put money down on that. I'm gonna put money down on that. That's gonna happen. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Now, again, like I mentioned earlier, I'm not quite sure if the beginning part of the chapter was in the webcomic where we have like these kind of, snooty rich folk that are like, oh, yes, yeah, it's nice that we have the security and luxury to live as we do in the Hero Association. Like, I don't remember that was there. I'll have to go back and check. Maybe I'll do again. I still plan to do that video. I promise it's going to come out. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. But I don't remember that. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I like that we got that new feat for like the Hero Association based, and again, it's showcasing just like the magnitude of the energy that mainly Tatsumaki is irradiating. Because let's be real, like he was not the dominator of that clash of psychic energy with his like Yusuke Urameshi spirit gun finger point. Like, no, he was not the dominator of that clash. It was Tatsumaki. Very, very clear. Very, very clear. So when you see that panel of the base on the monitor and you have that rippling effect on the screen, that's all Tatsumaki. That's all Tatsumaki. So just by her flexing, you can gauge that she can cause earthquakes on the Japanese scale higher than 6, potentially more than 7, clearly, because we saw what she can do in the Monster Association. And so on the Richter scale for, like, let's say America, that means potentially she can cause potentially category 10 level earthquakes. Oh, ho, ho. Hey, yo, that's scary. That just by flexing her energy, too. By flexing her energy, she can cause category 10 earthquakes. But then this chapter, because again, we got rid of a lot of monster moments with Saitama in the sub basement. I'm not really that upset about it. I think like the only thing that we skip out on is that the tongue monster that we see in the web comic. I don't think we're gonna have that scene unless we're gonna move him because he was a wolf, so he shouldn't be down there. But either way, if we don't have those scenes, that's okay. We don't really need them because we got more Tatsumaki versus Tsukuyomi guy, and we got more character moments. I'm okay with that. I love the gag moments with Saitama as much as anyone does, but if I can get like that cool character moment stuff, much better. Much, much better. Yeah, yeah. PO, facts, for sure, my man. Oh, absolutely. Like, oh. But then, like, the best part in this chapter for me wasn't even like we're going to start the fight. Not them starting the fight. It was Tatsumaki. I, it's okay. The, because I get this a lot with her in a lot of fights and a lot of scaling. Like, people want to say, well, she's not skillful with how she uses her psychic ability. Wrong, wrong. She's very, very skillful. Number one, just for intelligence, yet again, we've seen a lot of moments where she's very, very smart how she handles a battle. She may come off as bratty or hot headed, but she's not dumb. She's like, I argue she's pretty high intelligence, especially in combat scenarios. We saw that in a lot of the past arc. Now that we're seeing it again, number one, she picked up that it was either A, the distributor or manufacturer that were poisoning her sister, or B, it's an infiltrator, and she called that. She called that. But then, you know, reasoning and then using her ability on a very, very century level skill set, she was able to pick up that he's using psychic signals to correspond with the drug to activate it inside her sister. And then she like piggybacked on the signal, took it over, made it her own, and stopped it. And then from that signal, she then traced it inside of her sister to find this little capsule. I don't know how big the capsule was, but then when she found it inside of her sister, she twisted it to a fine point thinner than a hair string. Like, come on, like I don't want to hear anyone say like, "Oh, she's not skillful with how she uses her power." That's bullcrap. That's bullcrap. Like Tatsumaki is crazy. She's crazy. She's only going to get better from here on out because I do have a theory that either with Blast's Guardian group of the multiverse or whatever they're doing, either them or on her own, she's going to get better as time progresses with her ability. So she's going to get stronger. I guarantee you. I guarantee you she will get stronger. So either this is something she could have already have done on her own, or she picked up a skill set after the monster arc and could do this. Either way you look at it, she's disgusting. She's disgusting on so many levels. I love it. I love seeing that. That was my favorite part of the chapter. I'm like, holy crap. She can do that? Really? Are you serious? Like, yo, awesome. Props to the queen, the psychic queen of the verse. Oh, I love it. Love it. Yeah, so we're gonna get into the fight. I know some people are probably not gonna like the build up to the fight because I can already see it. Though this has a better reasoning to have Tatsumaki say, your friends are losers. They are your weakness. Literally have put you in life's danger twice now. This adds more onus to Tatsumaki ripping her sister away from basically her safety net. From her safety net. It makes more sense. But I guarantee you, people are not going to like it who read the original webcomic because number one, it just didn't happen the same way. It comes off more as, oh, you have to give Tatsumaki a legit reason to say that her sister's group shouldn't be here outside of just, oh no, she's just stubborn. She doesn't want her sister to have friends. So that like somehow ruins her character. That's number one. The number two, you have this moment on page 30 where she laments that she has to almost in a way crushed her sister's dreams of having like this association group. Some people are going to be like, "Oh, well, she's a weak character now. She's too sympathetic." Dudes, if you don't like that, then that means you didn't like the sympathetic moment that she had with her sister during the Monster Association arc where they had that heart to heart moment when Tatsumaki thought her sister was injured and they like said, "I want to protect you, but no, I'm going to protect you." Like that whole if you don't like this moment right here, then that means you didn't like that moment and that's wrong. Like the manga has just been expanding, like not only their sister's relationship, but Tatsumaki's character as a whole. This adds more. Like I don't see the negative of this, but I guarantee you that's probably the reason because they think she's now too much of a softie instead of a shitty or like stubborn ass. I guess like even though like the webcomic sets up like there's more to her character deep down inside, but then people are like, oh, they expressed it too much. Now it's like I don't know. I don't know why, but I guarantee you there's going to be that one jerk. I'm not going to say who, but there's going to be that one jerk that does say, I don't like this for X, Y, and Z reasons. And it's most likely going to be those two reasons, probably more reasons, but it's primarily going to come down to, oh, Murata and one ruined the interpretation of the story. Again, we have that interview on the record that Murata, when he was talking to the creator of Ippo, said, I'm not the one changing the story. It's one's decision. What he wants to change is for his own sake. If you want to call one a shitty writer for that reason, you can go ahead. I think you're nuts, but you can. Go right ahead. I like these changes. So far, they've been peak. They've been great. They haven't been perfect. Like 9 out of 10 times, fantastic. Is there the one scenario where some of the changes are a little, I don't know how I feel, or trash? Sure, I won't deny you that. However, those 9 out of 10 times, oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And now, well, a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, it's not gonna happen because manga's shit now, apparently." It's Tatsumaki versus Saitama. Oh, we're getting it, baby. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't hide it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for the SmackDown of the century. Well, I say century. We just had Garo. Maybe I shouldn't say century of the decade. Let's go decade. The SmackDown of the decade. Because coming off of Garo and Saitama in the manga, oh my god. But again, I do expect new feats. I do expect new scenarios. I expect more character interaction between Saitama and Tatsumaki. I'm expecting a lot of add-ons, not necessarily changes per se, more add-ons and more new scenarios. That's what I'm gonna argue. Also, I did check during their fight. We do in the webcomic get a slight introduction to the Neo heroes. The Hunter dude, oh, I forget his name. Uh, I want to say it's Razor, but it's not Razor. It's not Razor. Hold up. Neo Heroes, One Punch Man. We get an introduction to the like one of the first main dudes during their fight. I just gotta remember his name. He's in charge of the Hunter section. That's it. Ucell. Ucell, XL, I'm gonna say XL. That's probably not right, but I'm gonna say that. So XL gets introduced during their fight. I wonder the placement of it. He may not get introduced during their fight. He might get introduced after their fight in the manga version. That makes more sense. That way we can just focus on their fight. I'm cool with that if that happens. But overall, the main changes is that no Saitama monster focused, and not that big of a deal. The subtraction of that's not a loss. We got more out of changing that, so I'm okay with that. I like the Tatsumaki character add-ons, the Fubuki interactions, the Tsukiyomi guy as predicted against Tatsumaki wasn't even a challenge. So overall, this is a good depiction of, I think, not only just what the webcomic was going for after the Monster Association, so we're still on pace of what we're following, but at the same time, we got new add-ons that are adding more detail and just spicing things up. Really, really like it. So chapter rating, I'm probably gonna give this like it's not a 10 out of 10 because that's like, oh my god, like I want to say like this is a 9 or a 9.5. Hey, 3 likes. Woo, nice. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say it's like a 9 or 9.5. This is still a good chapter though. This is still a really, really good chapter. But like a 10 or like higher, it was like Garo versus Saitama or peak Monster Association stuff. But this is a good chapter nonetheless. And again, we're getting into that fight now. Very, very hyped to see what it's like. And then after the fight, again, we should get Neo Hero introduction started, and or we're gonna get into the Ninja Clan. I'm pretty sure the Ninja Clan. I'm fairly certain we're gonna get to them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyway, 9.5 for the chapter. Really, really good. Good pacing, good character interaction, art style, always on point. Yeah, very good. So I'm gonna sign off for today. Chapters are again going to be bi-weekly as far as the schedule is concerned. So in 2 weeks' time, which is let me check the calendar. So around the 25th. So I should be back, by the way, in my dormitory by then. So we're going to be doing the scheduling and reactions and the typical setup that you've seen in the past. So that's probably where I'm going to be back in. If that's better or worse, we'll see how it goes from there. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna hopefully get to tomorrow. I want to get number one versus chapter 2 reaction because I didn't react to the first chapter on stream. I want to get that out of the way. I want to do the Hunter x Hunter chapters because I am aware Togashi went on break, so expect those chapters before the hiatus to be reacted to tomorrow with versus. And Ragnarok's still not done, which is a shame. But I'm not gonna react to Ragnarok. Maybe Berserk. Maybe Berserk. I haven't read the new chapter of Berserk, so maybe I'll do my first ever Berserk reaction. Oh no, first? No, I'm pretty sure I already did a Berserk reaction. Yeah, no, I did. I'm pretty sure. Fairly sure. Anyway, that's the plan tomorrow. So for sure, expect tomorrow. Like for me, it's gonna be like 12 Eastern time. Expect that to be when we're doing the reaction. That's like what I'm gonna try and like head for. So 12 o'clock noon Eastern time is what I'm gonna do. Versus and Hunter x Hunter are guaranteed. Berserk not guaranteed, but maybe. So check that out tomorrow. Again, I do have videos I do want to do. I know I've been slacking on my uploading process. I'm gonna get better at it. I'm gonna actually try and commit to an actual schedule. Not gonna be a King of Lightning. Also, speaking of King of Lightning, I hope you all enjoyed that 12-hour stream that we did. That was fun. That destroyed my voice for like a day and a half. Like for real, I could like only talk like Bane. Oh, I was born and like I couldn't speak up after that stream. That was crazy. But we had fun. I hope some of you popped on by. But yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and look out for videos. I will get them done. I will try to spread out more. I'm thinking about doing a short, try tapping that market as well. I know YouTube's really pushing shorts now. It's gonna be like a little like something about Bleach. Like I have this little like idea that maybe I can do like what if shorts about like, oh, what if this character, not just for Bleach, but like what if this character did this or was relevant here, X, Y, Z. So look out for that too. But yeah, hope everyone has a good morning, good night, wherever you may be, and I will catch you on the next stream again tomorrow. So again, leave a like, comment. Don't spoil too much in the comment section, please. But I understand it's inevitable. We live in the world of technology, and people are going to slip up. It is what it is. And yeah, hit the subscribe button, please. So I'll see you on the next stream, and hope everyone has a good continued holiday break, whatever you're celebrating. And yeah, peace.